Lance Woodson. I'm Western Shoshone from northeastern Nevada. I'm a third year here at Santa Cruz, and I'm studying I'm in American Studies.
Okay, and why did you get involved with the SOCC?
I got involved with the Students of Color Coalition at a response. The American Indian Resource Center director position had been eliminated after the last director had retired, and I found that out of all the discussions going around campus that the Native American community on campus was never really considered and wasn't really even coming up in discussions. And so I kind of felt I had to respond to that and step forward and start speaking on certain issues that Native American students and the Native community on campus face, which includes underrepresentation, misrepresentation, lack of funding, lack of support, and with the recent budget crisis, our community had been affected greatly, with the elimination of the American Indian Resource Center director, and with such a small community already, that vital position, losing that was devastating, and so I felt that in order to keep the autonomy of the Native American community on campus, that I was going to have to advocate for a full-time director position in the American Indian Resource Center. And so I started talking to different people and different students of color, and we eventually got together on a list of demands that we thought were appropriate, and so that's where we are here today. We're fighting for those demands to help our community.
Okay. How do you think that this issue relates to other students on campus?
Well, it directly affects El Centro, which is the Chicano Latino Resource Center, because it was a decision of administration to place our entire center under the director of El Centro, and so that directly affects the students that are involved with that resource center and who that outreach. You okay, Ricky? Yeah, take some pain medicine. So, where was I? And I see this move to eliminate our administrative person being the director as foreshadowing of what is to come at this university if we don't say that this is wrong. If they're condensing the resource center with just us, then we are only the first ones to be affected, which is symbolic of the way things have gone throughout this country. And I feel that the other resource centers are at a risk of being condensed, and eventually, I see the administration trying to round everybody up and try to force a multicultural center where it's just not what we need on this campus. We need equal representation, and we need that at an administrative level. And so this move to kind of combine resource centers is it affects everyone that the resource centers outreach to, and it affects students of color because we are the ones that get hit the most in terms of in the budget crisis. So it's something that we all have to look out for, and if we don't support each other at this beginning level, then we're just going to run into more problems in the future. And so we have to make a stand, and we have to support each other at this time.
And what do you see being the future of the SOCC after this quarter and all of the events that went on?
Well, I mean, I see a lot of potential in this coalition. As Andrea Smith, a graduate of UCSC and a brilliant writer on Native issues, she stresses and she emphasizes the importance of building coalitions with other groups that are struggling right now. And for example, for the Native community, we have a very small percentage of students and faculty and staff on campus. And so, if we don't build coalitions, then our voice is going to continue to be silenced. And so I see this space as an opportunity to build bonds with other communities, as well as just friendships, and really start laying the groundwork for fighting back really with the continued prejudice that we see on this campus and in our society. And so I think this is a great step in the right direction, and I think we're just going to get stronger in the future, and we're going to gain more support, and this will be seen as an important coalition at this university.